What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up, and this is the motherfucking Two Hands Up show. Let's go. So Manny Paquiao says, let's see if the loudmouth Keith Thurman can back that shit up, cause he popping a lot of shit. The run up to the fight has been full of flying insults, with Thurman saying he'll beat the 40-year-old Paquiao in the retirement when they clash in Las Vegas on July 20th. Thurman, 30, said last month that he would crucify the world's only 8-division world champion. Very impressive, I must say. Who the undefeated American said has never fought anyone this young, this strong, and this hungry. The Filipino boxing legend Manny Pac has vowed to silence Keith Thurman at their World Boxing Association title bout next month, calling him a loudmouth as their world words escalate. Some boxers are arrogant, while other boxers are humble. Thurman, we know he's arrogant. He's arrogant. Added Paquiao, the WBA's secondary world champion. I'm so motivated for this training camp because of all of the trash talk like that. I would rather have my fist do the talking, Paquiao said. The Philippine legend's career seemed headed for its final moments last year, but he has since knocked out Lucas Mathis and beat Adrian Broner in the bouts. Paquiao plans to split his training camp between the Philippines and Los Angeles, wrapping up his preparations under the watchful eye of long-term trainer Freddie Roach, who is back in his corner. He told reporters he will fly to Los Angeles on June 15th. Thurman, who is 29-0 with 22 knockouts, has promised to be Pacquiao's final opponent in the ring. His legacy ends on July 20th. He had a wonderful career and has been an inspiration. We all love and respect him, and I'm respectfully going to kick the shit out of him. But Paquiao pointed out after working on the heavy bag Thursday that Thurman would not be the first young challenger he has beaten. My last fight was against Adrian Broner, and he was only 29 years old. That's the problem. That's not a problem, he said Thursday. Paquiao, who's been a member of the Philippines Upper House of Senate, said he plans to fly back to Manila immediately after the Thurman fight to attend the annual address of his ally, President Rodrigo Duterte. What's up, fight fans? Once again, it's 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. This is the motherfucking Two Hands Up show. Pop, pop, you know what it is. Okay. So let's get straight into it, man. I'm loving what Manny Pac was saying, because this Keith Thurman, the Keith Thurman with the 2-year layoff, Mr. Ow, my little injury, I told him. Mr. Keith Thurman, who done took his layoff and then got knocked on the canvas and almost lost his last bout. Yeah, he talking a lot of shit. Well, as I've expanded on this article, and Mr. Thurman, as he's popping all of this shit, Mr. Ow, I told him, I need 2 years out the wing. Man, a little pussy boy talking a lot of trash, and I don't think he's respecting the GOAT. You know what I mean? Definitely one of the GOATs. And I mean, if you look at all his accomplishments and everything, Manny Paquiao is definitely probably the most accomplished boxer of all time. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like everybody putting all these emphasis on losses and everything. Look at Manny Pacquiao's career. He has lost 7 times. Got up, kept coming, and kept kicking ass the way asses deserve to be kicked. What the? In my Bruce Lee voice. But anyway, as I will continue, Keith Thurman popping a whole bunch of unnecessary bullshit, and I don't think he's really respecting Manny Pac. I think, you know what I'm saying, more importantly, Keith Thurman dodged a lot of the fights that, you know, everybody wanted him to take, saying that, oh, he's going to revisit this fight in 2019, he's going to revisit this fight in 2020, talking about, you know what I'm saying, Crawford, talking about Spence and everybody else. He don't want to get in the ring with young killers, so, you know what I'm saying, you bring a seasoned vet, you know what I'm saying, who has been very active in the ring, and you just think you're just going to get over on him. Well, Manny Paquiao has been highly active, and the comments about him being old aren't necessarily going to stick. Manny Paquiao has fought so many different styles, from Floyd Mayweather, from Adrian Broner, having that impeccable defense, the fighting a dirty fighter like Jeff Horn, which a fight that he clearly won, but they gave him the loss due to all the dirty fight, the dirty, moves, the low blows, and et cetera, et cetera. And that fight just wasn't too long ago, and that just shows a testament to his chin, that shows a testament to his toughness, and it shows a testament to him clearly needing to be in the ring. And I think that Keith Thurman and a lot of these young PBC, no smoke crew fighters have the tendency, to overlook the older guy. But one thing, one thing I always say is, man, you can never underestimate the other guy's greed, that being Keith Thurman. But as I'm saying, don't underestimate the other guy's greed. I'm simply stating that, yes, he is greedy for a big payday. He is greedy for a big pay-per-view fight. And I don't see in many other fights being in Keith Thurman's future because I don't think that he has the heart, to want to continue and want to get back to the old Keith Thurman, the old Keith Thurman that I love, the Keith Thurman that engaged in that war, with Sean Porter. And going on, man, Manny Pacquiao, once again, he has been in this position too many fucking times. Look at that record, 69, 7, and 2. It's 29 and 0. So he takes your, experience and he triples that. The blistering hand speed is there, the ring generalship's there, the being front foot dominant, to being very game from the 1st to the 12th. Manny Pacquiao still possesses all of those things. And I think Manny Pacquiao's style is going to give Keith Thurman a lot more trouble than he realized. Even though Keith Thurman can fight off the front and the back foot, he is more of, a back foot fighter. He likes to throw his combinations, throw a lot of his combinations and, circle the ring. But Manny Pacquiao, considering that he's went up against defensive geniuses such as Manny Pacquiao, since like Floyd Mayweather and Adrian Broner, as I spoke on before, he knows how to take those guys who have masterful defensive skills. And Adrian Broner is still a hell of a fighter, and he will be a much greater fighter if he just threw more punches in volume and trusted in the fact of his jab. But Adrian Broner just doesn't like to be hit, and he makes too many comparisons about Floyd. But this is about Keith Thurman. I truly believe that Manny Pacquiao, being the hoppy barrage puncher that he is, he's going to uncomfortably keep Thurman on the back foot. And he's going to walk through those combinations. And I just truly believe that Manny Pacquiao is very smart in this guard, whether he is hoppy or not. So, Manny Pacquiao will, take a little to give you a lot. And I think that's what is going to happen in this fight. I truly believe Manny Pacquiao is going to win this fight, and I truly believe that, he could possibly win this fight by technical knockout. I don't think Keith Thurman understands the kind of animal he's getting in the ring with. Now you done stepped on the tail of this little fucking dragon, and now he's going to come in the ring and he's going to breathe fire. So be wary of your statements and the shit that you throw out there, because I truly think you're underestimating all of the things that Manny Pacquiao possesses at 40, and I think you're looking at him as an old man, and I think you're just trying to achieve your biggest payday, and you're trying to ride off in the sunset, and you're going to take those no-smoke crew style fights that the PBC take and just keep taking the lackluster easy road and just be content with what you have. But Manny Pacquiao was never content, and he truly believes that there is more that he can accomplish in the sport, and he's going to continue to go on, and I truly think that he wants to be a threat at the 147 division, and he wants to see the likes of Terrence Crawford, and, but avoid Errol Spence at the same time. Not saying that he wouldn't fight Spence. I think that he was avoiding Errol Spence right now for this opportunity to see how he goes up against Keith Thurman. And considering if he fares very well, I don't think that he'll have a problem fighting a Crawford. And I don't think he'll have a problem fighting Errol Spence after that, because that whole boogeyman moniker of Errol Spence is just overly bloviated, and I don't see what everybody else sees. And definitely not in the opposition he's been facing, man. Let's be serious here. So I just go ahead and continue, and another thing is that I wanted to bring, all the fight fans' attention is Keith Thurman has forgotten about one individual who was much older than Manny Pacquiao that still had it. And I'm talking about one of my favorite middleweight fighters of all time. I'm talking about the executioner turned alien in his older age, B-Hop, because what he did at the age of 46 is yet to be seen. Now, I'm going to bring something to you guys' attention that Keith Thurman isn't paying attention to. This is what Bernard Hopkins did. At the ripe old age of 48, Bernard Hopkins breaks the record as the oldest world champion, as he retained the IBF light heavyweight crown, considering he has moved up several weight divisions and he has conquered and continued to conquer. Guys like Roy Jones Jr., guys like John Pascal. He fought guys like Joe Calzaghe, even though he lost that match, but that was quite debatable. Those were very good matches. Bernard Hopkins is very seasoned in his craft. Now, those are the guys who will fight everybody, and Manny Pacquiao comes from that era and is cut for that cloth. So if you were looking at him at 40, Manny Pacquiao looks no different than he did at 30, 33 to 37 in his prime years. So Manny Pacquiao, while you're overlooking him, look at what Bernard Hopkins did, and Manny Pacquiao is about to see the same thing. And I guess that, you know what I'm saying, road that he's about to travel on starts with you. So Manny the Alien Pacquiao is on the way. My mother always told me that loose lips sink ships. And you know what I'm saying? Don't write a check that your ass can't cash. So while you popping all of that shit, I hope that you can back that up, because if Manny Pacquiao goes out here and makes you look bad, your career is over. But regardless, like I said, you're looking to ride off in the sunset anyway. So the way he's looking at it, in my opinion, Keith Thurman is like, it's a win-win situation for me. If I look bad, I ride off, I lose my belt, but I still got the big payday, and I can truly be done with boxing like I want, and I can avoid these other hitters, because I'm really not trying to go back in another war with Sean Porter, which showed you clearly mediocre, because to me, Sean Porter is mediocre. And I know you don't want to smoke with Terrence Crawford. He would blow you out the water. And I know you don't want to experience Errol Spence's power, considering that he's a weight bully. When the only person that really wants that is Terrence Crawford. And I truly believe that Manny Pacquiao wasn't scared of any of these individuals. But like I said, his body is getting a little older, and he's going to test it with a fast hand combo flurry style opponent that's heavy on the back foot with a lot of ring generalship like Keith Thurman. So let's see how this goes. But me personally, I got Manny Pacquiao winning this shit and shutting him all the way the fuck up. Manny Pacquiao was one of those old dogs that are consistently in love and very well versed in learning new tricks. And it seems like with him and Freddie Roach, every time I watch them in camp and everything, it just seems very fun. It seems very genuine. And it looks like the long history over the 18 years that those guys have been together. Man, if you just look at everything, man, Manny Pacquiao seems to enhance his game and masters that hoppy, flurry, barrage punch style, that he has, and continues to enhance it as he goes along the way. Manny Pacquiao isn't above learning still at his 40 years of age, but with age come wisdom, and with wisdom you become a wiser fighter and you become a more deadly fighter. Ask Bernard Hopkins once again. So I think Keith Thurman might be in trouble, but regardless, you know what I'm saying, this is promotion, you know, this is prize fighting, so he's going to make you guys believe that, you know what I'm saying, he's going to go out and he's going to do all of these great things in the ring to Manny Pacquiao. But like I said, man, this ain't no motherfucker easy rodeo, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And Manny Pacquiao is going to throw them flames at you. Like I said, you stepped on the tail of a little fucking dragon, and now he's coming in the ring breathing fucking fire. That's all I got for you guys today. This is your man, 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is. And as we always say, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, Keith Thurman. Respect.